We're doing ACT Science Passage 2 research. For our DRC approach, R stands for research. It also stands for read. Not carefully, but you just want to know the process and the differences between the studies. So in experiment 1, looks like they're adding graphene to 0.5 milligram cadmium to a solution. It's incubated in a water bath, then separated, and they're measuring percent recovery for cadmium. I don't need to understand that deeply, and I see that represented in figure 1. Mass of graphene per sample, percent recovery. I see percent recovery in each one. Looks like pH changes in figure 2 and temperature changes in figure 3. That's it. Then get to the questions. For questions, I like the read and reread approach. Do a quick read through, orient yourself to what the question is asking, then reread and break it down step by step. We'll do the reread together. So based on the description of experiment 1, make sure you're looking at the description of experiment 1. When was the graphene separated from the sample liquid by centrifugation? So you can see where it says it was separated, and then you can go through the steps. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You can write them down if you need to, but it was separated right after the water bath, so B. Number 8 is a suppose if Y question. You have to extend your thinking a bit. Suppose that in experiment 2, a solution at a pH of 7.5, there's the suppose, we have to be between 7 and 8, had been tested. Based on the results, the percent recovery would most likely have been. So it's going to be between the 7 and 8, right? So it's going to be greater than like 50-ish, almost 50, and less than 80, so choice F. Number 9, based on the results of experiment 1, when 5 milligrams of graphene were added, the percent recovery was closest to. Make sure you're looking carefully to know that's 80, that's 100, so 90 is going to be here in the middle. So it's closest to 90, C. Number 10, based on the results of the 3 experiments, so the results of all 3, which of the following sets of conditions would most likely result in 100% recovery of cadmium? So let's just go through one at a time. So we have in figure 1, it looks like at 10 milligrams, we get 100%. So G or J, we can eliminate F or H because that is only 5 milligrams. We can go to figure 2 at a pH of 4. So now we have our answer is going to be choice G. We could double check and say temperature of 30 in figure 3, and we would get our answer is G. Number 11, assume that each data point in figure 1 represents one trial. So figure 1, each data point is one trial. So there's 6 data points, so 6 trials. Based on the description of the sample for each trial was incubated separately, how much total time was there in the water bath? So each water bath is 40 minutes. So if each one is separate, it's going to be 6 times 40 or 240. You can't use a calculator on the ACT science section, so you have to do simple math. Answer is C. We'll say simple math, basic math. A scientist claimed that as the mass of graphene added to a cadmium solution, so mass of graphene is figure 1, was increased from 3 to 30, so 3 to 30, the percent recovery would increase linearly until it reached 100%. Do the results support this claim? So this is not linear, right? It curves. It's not linear. We can't draw a straight line. So we can say choice F and choice G are both out because it did not increase linearly. J, it did not increase linearly. But we also have H, and this H says it only reached a recovery of 90%, which that's not true. You could have also eliminated choice F and G based on the milligrams that were added. So choice J, this is an easy one to process of eliminate. In experiment 2, how many of the solutions had a pH that's considered basic? So there's some knowledge here. It's probably the most common tested knowledge question on the ACT is when is something basic or alkaline, basic, neutral, and acidic. based on the pH table. So 1 to 6.9 is acidic, 7 is neutral, above 7 is basic. We have one data point above 7, so your answer is A. Here are your answers should you need to review them. Also look at your reporting categories to see if there's a type of category that might throw you off. Reach out if you have any questions. Have a good day.